Hello and welcome to this lovely afternoon. It's the 28th of March and I'm outside in t-shirt, lovely temperature, and I thought I would take you along on a walk whilst I spent the last 2 days here at my house from the 31st of March at 12 o'clock. Then it will no longer be my house. So let's take a walk and see what's around in the area. So this is the neighbor's plot. There's the house. Here's the neighbor's plot. Comes maybe twice a year, mows about 2 or 3 square meters, loads all of everything that he mowed into the back of his van and drives off. Then never see him again. A little bit strange, but okay. You see the olive trees, they need serious pruning. There's an apple tree further down. This basically just kind of abandoned land. I do mow along the edge on both sides. That's what I do. Again, just so you can see the edge of the road, give it good access. So, also should apologize for the shaking of the camera and the phone. I don't have a stabilizer. And it's easier to walk with a phone in the hand than a full-size camera. Now this plot of land belongs to someone else than that piece and gets cleaned once a year. It belongs to the same owner as this house ruined. So apparently, according to my neighbor, the previous owner of my house used to provide water for this house, but since I've lived here, this house has pretty much caved in further and further. I have met the owner once. They came around, they put some tape up, some of that hazard tape, and that's about it. There is a nice view. And because it's hazardous, I'm not going anywhere near it. This roof here is caving in. Some sort of shed roof. The only thing that's still upright in reasonable condition is that fence gate. So here we see this ruin. There's still a chest over there. Pretty much you can see really the old brick style, thick brick. The inside wall is just mud and a wooden structure. You can see right over there. There is also stone, natural stone, wood, and then roof tiles. Last collapse came all the way out to the road. That got cleaned up quite quickly, not by me though, but someone else. This roof used to be pretty much supported over there when I moved in, and there was still a half a roof, but it has come down quite a lot. You can see here the room is still showing a bit as a room, but it's unstable, which is a shame. Over here we can see it's not too bad, but again, the roof not the greatest. And we got some kind of box. Here someone has unfortunately been throwing some rubble and tiles. Which is again unfortunate to see. Here we got another building. They obviously did have their own water supply. This was a business selling electrical parts and things, so you can see it's obviously been trashed inside. I don't know if the roof has something has come down in there. No, it looks like some sort of wall paneling. So apparently, according to my neighbor, this used to be the business on this side, and they used to live in that part. You can see there's all kinds of junk in here. The roof again caving in. Someone must have been sleeping here at some point, just thrown rubbish and everything. So we'll leave it at that. Here's another part that is caved in and more rubbish. More ruin. So again, this seems to be part of an office. You can see all kinds of things here. Someone sleeping rough. But it's been a while. It's quite a mess here. It's quite a shame. But looking at things now, I don't think they actually lived here. Might have just been a office house. Nice fireplace though. Quite sad to see. Don't know what else is living here, so I am leaving. Old wash basin. So there actually used to be a fence here as well when I moved in. It has since been removed, partially removed. I don't know if it's been stolen or the actual owners might have come and removed it. You can see again nice thick walls. Obviously used to be a window here. It's just been left to ruin. Huge structural cracks. This sometimes I still see someone come here. Don't know what the point use is. So this, at least the land sometimes does get maintained. Seems to be some sort of storage shed. Oh, now the door's open. This again, same structure, storage shed type of idea. Does have a little water tank here and the chimney, so who knows. According to the neighbor, the owner has passed away and it's been left here to decay. So the side of the road, the council comes and cuts. Usually they should cut 1.5 meters from the road. It just depends. If they come with a tractor, then that gets done, but if they come just with the brush cutter, the two-stroke brush cutter, then it gets done just a little bit, because a tractor can stay on the road and cut sideways, but it's hard to see where the edge is. You don't want to fall in. So here we can see someone's got also a well. This concrete structure here is a well. You can see there is water over there as well. Still got that nice view. Here we can see someone has kidnapped the telephone pole, so that's why I've not got any telephone. Not that it matters, because these days everything goes wireless via SIM card, 4G SIM card, 5G even coming. So we can see this is quite a narrow road, and some people drive reasonably, but others really use it as their personal racetrack. So it's always a matter of paying attention. There's quite a few blind spots and hills. And here we are going uphill. Got here nice view on that side. So this road used to be a sand road. Think about in 2012 it got updated to a tarmac road. Here's now some nice plot of land, but this is all the green area, so you can't build on it. All olive trees, according to the neighbor. Used to be apple trees, and they got removed and olive trees. But these days apple trees are a lot more valuable due to the high demand for apples for cider. This road is busier than I thought. That's one downside. They left it a sand road. People wouldn't take it as a shortcut, because there's basically only this house here, it's my neighbor's house, my house, and then the farm that is actually used, and then there's a house on the other side of the hill. But all the rest of the people use this road as a shortcut. So here's another lovely view. Apparently this plot of land has sold. They're starting to clear out trees and put some sort of porta cabin. I don't know how that's going to work. There are lots of cork oak trees. Cork oak trees are protected. It seems some sort of truck has gone up here to remove some of the eucalyptus trees. And this is a narrow part. Going downhill you can't really see until you're over the lip if someone's coming up, and going up you can't see if someone's coming down. So it's really a matter of going slow and steady, which is often not understood here in Portugal, the slow part. There's a common saying that when you live in Portugal you need lots of patience because they're never in a hurry to do anything except for in traffic. So here we got rows and rows of apple trees, again due to the increase of apple cider demand, and this region, Alcobaça, is really known for the apples throughout Portugal. Lots of apple trees. This used to be just a plain field when I moved in, so these apple trees over the past 3 years have really grown well. Probably started about 2 years ago. Quite an investment. Alright, that covers this part. The rest is just the village. So here we've got this is a cork oak. The bark can be removed once every 10 years and then made into various things: coasters, bags, shoes, wallets, all kinds of things. The old road used to go over here and up, and then when the tar road came they cut directly into the hill. I think I'll film again once we go down the other road. That's a lot steeper, and you can see what's going on over there. Okay, now we can make our way down the hill. This is the second road. House is just over there. So this is quite a steep road going down. I don't mind going down as much, but going up this way I don't like, so I always go the other way, because with the gearing and the car, have to be in first gear, go really slow. They do always beep for this corner, but a lot of times people do still drive quite fast down the hill. I have met a few people here right on this steep part. You can just about squeeze by car to car, but if you meet a truck along the way, someone's got to go in reverse, and most likely it will be the car. On this side you don't really hear the traffic anymore, which is quite nice and calm. It's almost like your own forest. So here we've got the fence, my fence that I put up. You can see it's nothing special. People can still walk by it, but it does the job. Haven't had any more littering problem, so job done. A car can still park a little bit over here, but this just gives the incentive that it's private property because there's a fence. So I think whoever came here to do their business got the hint. So I trimmed off the edges here yesterday. Then on Saturday I used the tractor. Everything that I could do with the tractor I did down there. Brush cutting. Here we can see the pig trail going up. Apparently someone's got some land for sale over that way. Then that bunch of weeds is actually a ruin. But we can see it's quite a nice view over here as well. There's a neighbor house that's lived in. And if you follow the road, you end up in that village. So there's no further houses along that road. You just go to the village right over there. And then in the distance, not visible from here, but then you've got the industrial zone right in the distance. All pretty much 5-10 minutes drive So it seems like the house is located in the countryside, but all amenities are literally less than 10 minutes from home, which is perfect. And now we got to climb back up the hill, but I'll make a detour and go through the forest. Here we are now at my piece of property. So I mowed all of this. You can see the tracks. It's all a bit muddy here. So I thought we can have a look in the forest. And see if we find anything interesting. Or what's going on. Just got to watch out for bugs, snakes, brambles. You can see there's a lot of dead wood, trees as well, so nobody ever comes here. Never seen anybody here. You can see there's a track that the pigs take. I'll see if I can take a better track. And there is evidence there of a cut mark. Does look like as though someone at some point did have some plans, as there's a cut tree. This looks like an old eucalyptus pole. It kind of looks like there's some sort of natural wall enclosure here. Now there's no car coming by. It's pretty peaceful here. You wouldn't even say, as I said, that you're less than 10 minutes from a city. I think I will call it that. Don't think I'll go any further. I'm starting to get attacked by some mosquitoes. So I'm not in the mood And now we are back here onto known ground, and I'll make my way back up. But I think that it will be the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining me on a walk along the streets in my area, or just around my house, and the local forest right next to my land. And I'll see you all on the next video.